Hello, good morning. My name is Jill Alberico, and I am the Director of Learning and Workplace Strategy for the Global Furniture Group. We're here at Global NeoCon 2023 on the 10th floor in Suite 1035. You must stop by and say hi.
And I'm Matt Janik. I'm the Vice President of Desking and Storage Solutions at the Global Furniture Group here in the US. And we wanted to show you around this morning and give you a sneak peek for NeoCon.
Absolutely. This year we are focusing on connecting people and space. Connecting people and spaces in spaces where we work, we learn, and we heal. For us here at Global, it's about three key areas of real estate in the workplace. It is community, collaboration, and workshop. Places and spaces where we build a relationship with each other, we build our brand, we build our business. Spaces where we collaborate, we come together, we share ideas, and we prosper. And spaces where we work. Workshops where we can get down to the business of me space and we space. So what we're going to do is we're going to tour you through the showroom, and we are going to show you all of these great spaces and some really fantastic new products that we have here at Global in Suite 1035.
So what better way to start our tour than talking about our new product called Spaces, so collaborative spaces. So this product was designed with the intent to meet the needs of a more modern workforce, where you're going to be looking at real estate that's going to be utilized maybe only part-time for hybrid users. There's going to be people in certain days of the week, and another team might be in another day of the week. So it's a big focus on agility, collaboration, and flexibility in the workplace.
Choice.
Lots of choice. So when we go through, you're going to see a lot of these different types of shelving carts and screens, and I love these because it really starts as a shelving or a team cart and then becomes so much more. The panels themselves are removable, so they can become space division in all different areas of the office, or you can just have an open shelving cart. And I can place this anywhere I want to along the way. I can pop in the brackets. And now I have space division between this area and another area on the other side. We're also offering lots of new collaborative or individual workspace tables, like our little laptop tables. So not only do we have laptop tables with mobility wheels and casters, but I also have a built-in handle on the other side that's going to just allow easy mobility around the space.
And then, of course, there's our signature series of drift. And here we have our high back with our return to center swivel.
Over here, a lot more spaces. So we're going to see more team carts, different visual boards, and a lot of the accessories that go along with it that really create the product and really build it out. So we've got cups for marker boards. We're going to have hooks for bag storage. There's some other cool stuff that I'll get to show you behind us. And then part of that same product vocabulary, we're offering occasional tables that really work with a variety of our different existing products like Ballara, as you see it here, and our Princeton stools.
The great thing about Global is the fact that the DNA of all of our product lines is the same. So we have the ability to integrate solutions from all of our different product categories and bring them together with the same finishes, the same laminates, the same textiles and paint.
So back over here, more Spaces products, but you get to see where this really starts to become this full series. So tables are going to be available in a variety of heights, and they're going to be available both fixed and mobile. So here we see one of our work height tables with our power accessory in the middle. We're surrounded by those same team carts, and you can see the variety and how they're being utilized here for both space division and storage. And then I think this is one of my favorite items over here, which is the media cart. So the media cart itself, there's a whiteboard on the back. On the front, we're offering a monitor mount. There's power inside of it. There's also easily accessible power on the front. I've got a little tray that I could utilize, throw in an Apple TV, an Amazon Fire, Cube, anything like that that's going to allow me. There's wire mesh in the front in case you have an IR receiver in there. On the side, I have a laptop shelf accessory, which you could also store it. So if I'm moving this around the office, it can be stored. And then as you see, there's cord storage on the back, and then the internal is powered. So it's just a really neat item. It's mobile, it's flexible, and it really allows the choice that Jill was talking about before.
Some new enhancements to our Drift Series seating with our small side chair, which is the most popular selling model out of the Drift Series, with a new 4-star swivel base. Now we're going to go on and continue and come into workshop space. We were just in community space. So this really is about getting to the business of collaborating, getting to the business of connecting with each other. Now that we're back in the office, we've missed each other so much. So these are the spaces where we're going to come together and do different styles and kinds of work. Here we're showing a new wooden leg on our Wind series. And also with the spaces, coffee table, and still moving with the carts, as Matt's going to talk about.
Yep. So as we move on, here you can see some of the varieties and heights that we're offering within spaces, and we also have our hospitality cart, because it seems like no modern workplace does not have some element of hospitality in some of those community spaces that Jill mentioned before. So here we've got our bar height tables, your work height table again. These are all mobile, so the idea is that we're going to be super flexible in moving them around. And then once again, a different variety of our carts over here in terms of the single or double-sided whiteboards, another media cart, and some more shelving and space division.
I'd like to introduce you to Noetic. So Noetic is a new task chair from Global. The really great thing about this particular chair is all primary parts are North American made. So that means just your gas cylinder, your casters, and your mechanism are not made in North America, but everything else on this chair is made here. And it comes in a variety of different frame color finishes, mesh back or upholstered back, in a task chair, in stools. So this is Noetic.
Scooching this way.
Yeah, we're going to come along into more workshop space. This is where we get down to the business of getting work done. And one of the great things that we're showing here is our Evolve Pergola. So this really is about creating spaces within a space, creating a place for us to be able to go, to retreat, to retract, and allowing that not to have to be an architectural element, but actually part of our panel system. What we're also showing in this area is our mobile beam product. So everything here is 100% mobile. Your table, your beam, the gallery panels, as well as your 8-wire electrical plug-in. So this is all about flexibility. This is all about agility. This is all about choice of how we work and where we work. And hey, now we even get to move our stuff around.
Love it. On either side of our collaborative spaces, we have more of a tried and true product for us, but really meant to hit the vernacular of that mid-century. So we have Corby, and then you have mid-century private office on the left-hand side. And then as we scroll across, we've got Pergola in the middle dividing and providing that open space for us. And then on the right-hand side, we have Corby in a more collaborative area with a wall-mounted media table. And I just love the way the finishes play off of each other here in particular.
Absolutely. This is Drift, but we've enhanced Drift. So now we're adding what I like to call almost like the elbow covering in a great tweed jacket.
Which I didn't wear mine today.
Which you didn't wear yours today. So this is all about, in public space, we're going to be doing this in a high-coated performance textile so that nothing gets dirty when we get out of that space, but it also just gives it that really clean, tailored look. And this is available on all models of the Drift series other than the stools.
Right. And then behind us is just another spaces area, but you can see where we get more into collaboration here. So not only, we mentioned the tables, table heights already, so here we have a mobile collaborative media table. Any of our tables with this accessory at the back is going to make any of the standard tables a media table. So it's a table-mounted bracket with a television mount. We also have some more teaming carts that you didn't see up front, which is our mobile whiteboard. So these whiteboards like this, and I'll just place this back in here, can then mount on a wall rail that you see over here. We offer them in both PET, as you saw it before, but they're magnetic clips, so they'll stay on there. So if I wanted to pin notes to my PET, and as you see here that we've illustrated our whiteboards as well. So it's a really great way to, again, have that collaboration with users and work through your space, work through your ideas, and then we've got different areas where you can break out as necessary.
So we're going to head on over to our healthcare area. Yeah. So it's not just about workplace, it's also about places where people heal. So in healthcare, we focus on 3 key areas of real estate: community space, patient space, and caregiver space. And truly, the products from Global can manage anywhere in a healthcare environment. All of our products in workplace can happily find themselves somewhere in a healthcare environment. These products are very much focused towards healthcare. Clean outs, different weight ratings, and some really great new things that we're launching this year. So, again, one size never fits all, and it really is about connecting people to space, helping them heal. So what we've got going on here, obviously, is our Caledon product, of course, with our Drift series, and we really have enhanced Drift to play in more of a healthcare application by adding the arm caps, the headrest in that high-coated performance textile, and also a flip-up cushion with a wipeout area, so that we really can make sure that we are providing areas and spaces for cleaning efficacy and infection prevention. Over on this side, we have, of course, our Coast Glider, but something new that we're also launching is our Vitrola. And what we've done with Vitrola is we've enhanced Vitrola, we've put an arm on it, and now we have full clean out all the way around. And also Collingwood, another new healthcare chair for us, really a comfortable sit. It's not just about patients, and it's not just about the community, it's very much about caregivers. And again, demonstrating that we have products and solutions for all of these spaces. So whether it's admitting or a nurse's station, we can do this with our Compile product. We're introducing a new chair too, called Willow. This is going to be a new healthcare chair. It's going to come in a variety of options with 2 different arm options. This is our ganged and connectable chair here, and this is Willow. I absolutely love the separation table there, and it's really great in tight spaces. It's be perfect in the vet office, the dental office, or any healthcare environment. So here we show patient space, of course the patient room, and the different products that we have in order to be able to accommodate in these spaces. Our Nourish patient room chair, as well as our overbed tables, and of course our Dream Sleeper sofa, as well as Caledon. Caledon is a 400-pound weight-rated chair with solid surface arm caps, full clean out, and a really great mid-century modern look. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to head out of healthcare, and we're going to make our way through some more community space and head over to our learning environments. This is Erin, and this really is, again, a place to just come together, whether it be in a healthcare environment or a workplace environment. It really is about creating those environments and those spaces that we can choose when we want to be alone or when we want to be together.
And I'll point out as we walk along too is there some enhancements to our swap series, and you'll see these tables throughout the showroom. Knife edge, both available in laminate, in veneer, and in solid surface, and that's what you're seeing here. And then 20 new paint frame finishes and 4 plated finishes for the base.
Absolutely.
So really cool enhancements.
7 different heights in the swap table series.
Oh, I love this area. I almost forgot about this area.
This is community space. It's all about connecting with each other, building a sense of community. Not only those of us who work for the organization, but anyone that comes inside, our clients, our customers. So in a work environment, it really is about breaking bread with each other. It's about connecting like we do at home, but now we're doing it in the workplace.
And so once again, you're looking at Space's product, and you can see how the application, just based on the type of table, the shape of the table, the heights we're utilizing, the team carts and the way that they're being utilized here, how drastically it can change the application for the product. So once again, we have our hospitality carts, we have some of our mobile tables. These ones have the radius corner with the larger overhang, so we can get users on each side comfortably to really connect.
All right, we're going to come along through here. Some more community space. This is where we're going to paint some masterpieces together, right, Matt?
Sure.
Yeah. So welcome to our learning environment. So when we talk about spaces and places where people learn, it really is, again, 3 key areas of real estate. We come together as students in community space. We also have faculty space and learning space. So one of the things that you might have noticed in workspace, in healthcare, and in education, we have one word that is the red thread that connects us all, and that's community space. So community space in the workplace, community space in healthcare, and community space in learning environments. So let's go and see how today's and tomorrow's learning environments are going to start to look.
Sure, and part of that is we get to introduce you to another huge launch for us this year, which is our SoftPod product. So the SoftPod, it's kind of, we've moved out of those different spaces that was more collaborative work, and we're going into some of these spaces in pod areas that will allow for more individual user work. So SoftPod is essentially, at its core, it's 3 different pieces. There's a 3-sided, a 4-sided, and a 5-sided pod that we'll see up at the front, and then it's accessorizing it based on what those users' needs might be. In this case, in this area, we've got it more towards maybe an individual user who's going to be sitting down for a study break, or maybe they've done all their collaborative work for the day and they need to sit down and do some of that heads down work. So some of the cool accessories in terms of shelving, the casual storage below the work surface that's just meant to store your things as a temporary. You'll see a lot of different accessory hooks to have your things without really calling out too much permanent space. It's really more about the agility here as well.
It's about your surfing worker too. Surf in, surf out. So I'm not here all day. Maybe I'm just here for a few moments. So behind us we have learning environments, but the really incredible thing about this again is creating spaces within a space with our Evolve product that can stack to 25 feet high and is also load bearing, and then adding the pergola in the centerpiece in order to create a more private space. But it is all about spaces and places where people learn. So the virtual classroom, and isn't it great that we've got a brand new chair to launch called Rebound. This is all about flexible movement. So flexible movement in the back in this really great stacking chair that's got a lot of different options and different varieties. So this is Rebound.
And if you saw these products in here and they look familiar, they should, because it's more spacious product and it's being able to be utilized in a lot of different applications. So here we have a very narrow 18-inch table that's going to be utilized. We can do like a tiered classroom. And once again, taking one of those media carts and throwing it in here for that same type of application.
So we're going to try and get through this in under our time frame, and we're going to go ahead and move along here. So this again, more learning environments, more use of our pergola and our PET materials to add some really creative enhancements to our Evolve panel system. And moving through, we've got more spaces, and of course our Serena product, creating a community space within learning environments where students can come together, build community, be alone, be with each other, and then head to the classroom. So we're going to go ahead and go over this way. So every environment is a learning environment in any educational space. We learn in the libraries, we learn in the commons, we learn in the hallways in between classes. And so what we've done here is really focus on the learner, of course, focusing on Rebound, that new great chair, as well as our new Willow chair product. And of course our locker program, all of the great things that we have to offer, even faculty space. Faculty space in the classroom, student learning environments, our new chairs, and of course our primary colors of yellow, blue, and red. So when we get into faculty space, it is about teachers. It is about places and spaces to allow teachers to get their work done. They've got lots of different things to work on when they're not in the classroom, and giving them the variety of those smaller spaces to get that done, and height adjustability at the same time. So just showing 2 different options of faculty space, and then of course we're back to SoftPod.
So here's the full 5-sided SoftPod. And what's really great about this is that you could treat it as both an individual workstation. These is where you could really build it up. There's a lot of additive, we call it kind of augmentative product, right? So the SoftPod itself is